it's locked up, and it can't handle it. So what I got is two computers, and I'm going to get a switch so that they'll both be hardwired into the internet, and then I won't have to have as many tabs open on either one of them, and I can monitor a few things. But the secret is not to keep it too busy, and it works fine. So for now, it's on the back burner, but if it becomes a problem, I'll have to find a better version of desktop, like X Ubuntu, like you told me. So appreciate the info anyway, Stan, and it's still a learning process, so by no means is it over. VE3MLM.
Okay, VE3MLM, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Okay, Bob, well, I've gone through the same thing that you have, and there are very light versions, as I've indicated, of the program. So, and there are very bloated versions. So you're using one of the versions that's a better version, but it's resource hungry. The learning curve with Linux is pretty steep. It really is. And I remember, and I'm sure you're doing the same thing, taking down all kinds of notes. And it's like you can figure out how to do something today, but tomorrow it doesn't seem to be working the same way, or we're not doing the same thing. More likely it's the latter, so you just got to just try to do your best and stumble along. But I don't worry so much about how much time it's going to take me to do something. You're seeing me absent from the radio for a long time, and I'm just playing around here with all kinds of cool stuff on the computers and trying to get things to look like I want them to look like, and it takes time. And if it doesn't work out quite right today, I go and do the same kind of thing tomorrow. Hi. And it keeps me out of trouble. And then we've got to deal with Linda. Hey Bob, I'm gonna play my voice keyer for you, if you don't mind. I'd love to play it just to see if the levels sound about the same, if I sound like the same person or not. So I'm gonna push the button right now. Well, pushing that button didn't seem to do anything, so I guess I'm going to go into the setup here and see if I can work anything out. Well, it doesn't recognize the program over that location on the desktop. So I'll try it up on this position on the desktop right here, and
Oh my goodness. First of all, you've gone into high speed. 100 miles an hour. You must be using, I don't know, some kind of speed demon there. But it's absolutely clear, and it's got a lot more highs in it. So, no problem. But I'll tell you one thing, Stan, you went from S9 to S1. So QSB is horrible. But 100% copy. So, yeah, no problem with your recorded message. It just has a lot more highs in it, which is good because it's easier to copy.
yeah, okay, Bob, very good. All right. Well, I do like the highs in it, so I think I've tailored it to do that. I think I have another one that's probably more suitable.
Well, that sounds absolutely normal. That's the Stan I know.
Okay, and we'll give one more a try.
Oh boy. Are you able to control? Now that sounds normal again, but it's very high speed. are you able, what was I going to ask, to control something there? Yeah, the speed, or are you talking that fast?
Yeah, I don't ever push that button. Hi, hi. No, I can't talk that fast. That's one of the things we can do with the computers, Bob. That's Audacity. That's program Audacity. You can speed it up. That's several of the same messages all linked together, and I just play around with that for fun. Even the first one that you commented, didn't sound like me. This one here. Okay, that one there that's got some kind of echo even built into it. Over.
All right, you cut out. I don't know if you hear me, but you cut out on that transmission. But it's perfectly audible and probably better for the contest, Stan, with a lot of height.
Okay, Bob. Well, very good. Well, thanks for allowing me to play that crazy thing for you and tell me that you could hear it anyway. I appreciate that. And a signal has gone way down. Signal's gone way down. So a lot of QS Baker. 73, 73, top of the morning, top of the morning. I'll look for you another day. And thanks for number 715. VE3 Mike Lima Mike, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
All right, Stan, 5.7 on that transmission, and I think this antenna's definitely doing a better job. So I'm glad to have it back up again, hopefully for another 20 years. 7-3, and look for you. When's the contest before you go?
It's the weekend of the 10th, 11th, something like that. Not this weekend, but the following.
All right, I'll make a note of that. I never look to see, I just hear about it. Top of the morning, have a good day, Stan. Thanks for the shout. Good to get you in the log. We'll look for you tomorrow, E3 ML.
Okay, Bob, very good. Top of the morning to you, and we'll look for you tomorrow. VE3 Mike Lima Mike 73 KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3 CQ.
Roger, roger, roger.
Pretty bad noise out there. I'm not going to be able to hear Ron through that. Yeah, that's amazing. W2 Uniform Alpha Delta. This is KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Ken, I'm moving the antenna, so hopefully my signal is going to get a little bit better. W2UAD, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, and I'm in Fox Nancy 01. Over.
Thank you for Fox Nancy 01 from FM 13 here. Good morning, Stan. And I figured I was listening to your qualities on the CW. I figured you were going to work some distance stuff, but didn't hear anybody coming back for a few times. So I thought I'd give you a call and say good morning to you on W3UAD.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I'm happy you did, Ken. Number 4 this morning, and first FN13 in my log. And I have now 4 grids work, so 4 stations and 4 grids. Really pretty decent. A lot of noise out there to the west. Had an antenna. I still have an antenna out to the west, and hoping I could hear Ron or somebody coming back, but no luck. No luck so far this morning. Oh, I see WB8AHT is on the chat page. I'm going to call him because I haven't talked to him in a dog's age. Ken, W2UAD. Sunny weather in Florida, probably 85 degrees. Over.
Well, very good on the 85 degrees. We're at 63 at the moment. We had, it was 80 yesterday, and we had up to 89 degrees one day, and I guess I hit 90 one day. So I guess, but that's over. They're saying now it's going to be cool through to the middle of the month or so before we get any heat again. Now it's going to be in the 60s and low 70s. At the most. That's a crazy, it continues to be crazy. You know, number 3 for me, and second grid square. So, I've heard some signals to the east, but they seem to be talking to each other, or working in different directions from here. So, I didn't get any of them. And, conditions, I don't think are very good, or I've got antenna problems, or I've got some problem. I don't know exactly. Except if I look at the APRS map, it shows absolutely nothing in this area. Nothing in this area, W2UAD.
Okay, Ken, very good. Well, Bob's signal was pretty good at times this morning with a lot of QS Baker. I'm hearing K1 Peter X-Ray Easy off the back of my antenna. So Pete's in here as well. Well, I wanted to make a comment about something. Important news at the Holinsky homestead. We got the air conditioner fixed yesterday. It was just a capacitor, and a very honest repairman. Most repairmen down in Florida, they understand the necessity for air conditioning. So, you know, Ken, if your air conditioner has any rust on it at all, the assumption is, boy, oh boy, you need a new air conditioner. Go ahead.
Well, I guess as far as it goes, I'm sure they'd be glad to sell you one. And, you know, they didn't always have air conditioning in Florida or anywhere else. A little different, Let me tell you, when I took basic training down in Miami Beach in July, we had a tarp paper roof mess hall on the beach. Temporary one, of course. A temporary building. And in some breakfast time, it was 115 degrees or more, and by lunch it was 135 degrees inside. Let me tell you something. You really didn't get very hungry in that environment, W2UAD.
Oh, I can imagine, Ken. I can imagine. Well, I know the fellas that fix the air conditioner here. They're very honest, very honest. Dad is in Florida with his going to an initiation for his daughter who's going to go to Liberty College. So he was up there when the air conditioner here broke. So he said his son was available at home. He would pass along a text message to him, and his son came back here. So I asked him how he liked working with his dad, since I had worked with my dad and my son had worked with me. And not all fathers and sons can work together. So he said everything was good. He liked working with his dad. The only problem, Ken, he had in the air condition, he says, you know, he said he's got to believe that going up into the attic of some of these houses down here in Florida, doing the duct work, etc., temperatures can get to be about 150 degrees. So he says it's a pretty hot job. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. I guess as far as that goes, it's ironic when you're working on air conditioners, I suppose. You know, as far as it goes, it used to be in the Southwest that the cars didn't have air conditioners, of course. So they well, I guess actually it was just folded cloth of some sort, and they soaked and had it come in the window and do evaporative cooling sometimes. But you know, times have changed. Air conditioning certainly made it a little more livable in a lot of areas. We finally moved to a dining room in a hotel that was air conditioned because they found that they're going to lose us all from lack of food and stuff. And so they moved us there. And the air conditioning wasn't like today's air conditioning, but it was a lot better than 135 degrees, I can tell you that right now.
Well, that had to be real tough, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think they'd be able to get away with that today. Although I don't know. Military can get away with just about anything at times. Ken, I'll say 7-3 to you. I want to go out east and say good morning to my good friend Pete, and I'd love to pick up WB8AHT. I haven't talked to him in several weeks, so I'll move my antennas now, and we'll look for you tomorrow. Thanks for giving me a call. W2UAD, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
7-3 to you, Sam. I'm glad you got the air conditioner back, so now it's livable again, I'm sure. I'll tell you this. I've had the air conditioner on here a few times, but that was early in the year. Ironic. W280, 7-3.
Okay, Ken, 7-3, good morning. Antennas now in rotation. K1 Peter X-ray easy, K1 Peter X-ray easy, K1 Peter X-ray easy, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Over, over. No K1 PXE. WB8AHT, WB8AHT. I wonder if you're listening, Stephen. This is KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
I'm still here, Stan, K1 PXE.
K1 Peter X-ray easy, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Well, Peter, let me see. You're my first FN31 today. K1 Peter X-ray easy. You're an FN31. Hit the button, click. I now have 5 entries, all 5 in different grid squares. So thanks for the new grid square, Pete. Over.
Okay, you're welcome. K1ZE, Q1 PXE, and Tony Southern Milford, FN31. And all that other good stuff. And how did you make out with the air conditioner? And I don't know how far you are from the Cape. They're going to have a SpaceX launch there at 5:55 this afternoon. So I don't know if you can see any of that stuff or hear any of it from where you are. But anyway, FN31, K1 Zulu Echo, K1 PXE.
Okay, Pete. Well, I guess we can see it. I have not ever been around looking for it at the right time, but they do show that kind of stuff on TV, and I don't follow it, so I'm going to write down the time 5:51, and we'll see what happens, whether I can remember to go outside and see what I can see. But I'm pretty sure that it's visible over here on the West Coast. I don't know. Does SpaceX always send their launches up in the daytime? Boy, it would be a whole lot nicer if it was dark when they did it. Over.
Okay, well, it launches at 5:55. This afternoon, 5:55. It's been happening. If the Florida weather lets it. That's for sure. We had some pretty heavy showers come through here last night. 12 and 1 o'clock. 12 o'clock last night, 1 o'clock. We had heavy showers. So that's the start. You're not too strong here this morning. Don't know why, but and your contact number 14. Number 14 for me. K1 Zulu Echo, K1 PXE.
Okay, Peter, very good. Wasn't very strong yesterday in Connecticut either. So conditions were odd. I guess Andy was pretty strong at times yesterday. That's the way 2 meters is. Hi, hi. Peter, the air conditioner air conditioner got repaired. It cost $100. It only cost $100, and it was a capacitor, a big capacitor. Must have been for a motor or something that went, and I'm happy to have it cool in here again. Over.
We had that problem. The capacitor on the fan outside. The fan wouldn't run. We had that problem years ago, and so we got a guy in to fix it, and it was fine. Yeah, that's what that is. A little starter motor on the big fan up there. That's what I think it is. So good enough. And yeah, we were dandy today. I went downtown yesterday. I did. It was not the greatest weather in the world, but I took my rain prevention. I have a rain prevention bag. It has all the rain gear in it, and every time I bring it, it does not rain, and it worked perfectly again yesterday. I got a little bit of mist, but that's okay. A little bit of mist that we encountered at one point, but there was no problem. So the rain prevention gear did its job once again. There's no scientific reason whatsoever that it should do that. There is no scientific reason whatsoever, but it works. And I'm not arguing success. K1 Zulu Echo, K1PXE.
Okay, K1PXE, KA1ZE Portable 3. Well, Peter, you're in the process of collecting data. So your data all is looking good. I don't know, I've heard that before, and there may be something to it, but I think the scientists will tell you that your sampling base is too small. So you've got to do that more often. Perhaps what might help your sampling is if you carried the umbrella with you on a daily basis. Even if they didn't predict rain, maybe if you carried it with you all the time, then the information would become perhaps more valuable. It would kind of prove to scientists your point that you're trying to scientifically make. Anyway, 73, Pete, thank you very much, and I misspoke. I've only got 5 entries in my log, but you are not a new grid. You're not a new grid for me. I did work WB2 Sugar Italy Hotel this morning. So 7373. K1 Peter X-Ray Easy, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
Okay, Stan, yeah, well, I could carry an umbrella on one day of a whole bunch of days that are supposed to be sunny, and they'll probably say, what's that cook doing out there with an umbrella? And they'll throw me in the straight jacket and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't think I want to take that risk. KA1 Zulu Echo 73. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, K1PXE.
Okay, I don't know. Or, I mean, if you follow our president's lead, after sending out some kind of a very bizarre tweet that was obviously full of typographical errors, people that go up there, Sean Spicer, to talk about what the president has tweeted and said, didn't tell anybody what it really meant. He said that there are some people that do know what he meant. So therefore, Peter, all I can say is I got to believe that there will be some scientists that won't doubt the validity of your results. Over.
That is one job in the whole world that I would not want to have as the president's public affairs spokesman there. I would not want that job. I would definitely not want that job. 73 K1 Zulu Echo K1PXE.
Peter, I can tell you, I wouldn't want either one of their jobs. 7-3, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, there's something to that, too. There's definitely something to that as well. I agree. K1Z, If elected, I will not serve.
I was going to make the cruel assumption that means he is.
You got another call. I'm not sure. I think it was Jay.
CQ, CQ, a lot of noise out here today. CQ, CQ from KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Well, okay, I got W8A and S in here, and then I've got to turn off the noise blanker to identify the other super loud signal that no intelligence at all made my ears. Hi. But obviously you're super strong. So the super strong station, I've got the blanker off, so I'll be able to hear you now.
Well, I hope it's me. It's W2KV, Whiskey 2 Kilowatt Victor Stan, over.
Holy smokes, W2 Kilowatt Victor totally annihilating my receiver. Dave, very good. I'll have to adjust the blanker. I can adjust the blanker for your strong signal, but boy, oh boy, you sure did a number on it, over.
Very good, Stan. Yeah, you're loud also. You're about 20 over with me. You're FM 20 OK. And it's Dave down to Alpha Victor Echo. Yeah, I had a little bit of enhancement this morning down the coast with some new calls that I heard, and it didn't look very far, down to about 16. But as far as that, it was loud, over.
Oh, okay. Very good. I did not. Very good, Dave. I didn't. I wasn't on earlier looking south, so I don't know. Was that something that was on the propagation map, or you just happened to catch it?
No, it was on the map. It showed a very nice enhancement from Connecticut down into North Carolina, and that was about as far as it got. Now it seems I've moved a little further south, but the signals that were in were very strong.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. I'm assuming that you've already worked Andy. Andy has mentioned working you several times on 185. So Andy's on frequency now. If you haven't said good morning to him, over.
Yeah, I haven't heard him this morning yet. W8ANS, W2KV, over.
Yeah, good morning, Dave. W2KV, W8ANS, EN91. You're running 5-9. Over.
Roger, you as well. 5 and 9, 59 with me. But you're always 5 and 9, so no problem. You're into Jersey this morning, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Dave. A lot of QSB this morning, rather pronounced on scatter here. It's running about 20 dB variation between the highs and the lows on the QSB. Right on the opening from your area down south,
I missed those coastal openings when I was in Rhode Island. I caught a lot of those coastal openings, but we don't catch them here. Okay, they won't keep it. 73 for now. W2KV, W8ANS.
Roger, Randy, very good. Yeah, well, I often observe, because I'm about 40 miles inland, and about 600 feet of elevation, and there's a lot of times when I can hear stations down along the coast working up and down, and I cannot hear it, so we're not quite close enough to the shore to really get into that coastal duct. But this morning it was inland a bit, and we were able to work a number of stations down into 16, 18, like that.
Yeah, okay, fine. When I lived in Rhode Island, I could look out the window and see the ocean, and the bay and the river and the ocean, so I got into that duct, and people in Providence wouldn't even hear those same stations that I was working. But Newport was right next to the ocean, and it made quite a difference. That was a lot of fun to catch those particular openings, especially over the water openings. Okay, won't keep it, Dave. Let you get back there with Stan. W2K
And yeah, well, my first location is at the seashore on Long Beach Island. And I've worked Maine to South Carolina with 100 watts and a loop. 100 watts and a loop. Of course, we're right on the water, and a lot of times in summertime mornings we get those coastal ducks, and they do not extend anywhere more than 10 or 20 miles, if that. So it's a very interesting propagation that it's strictly north-south, and it hugs the coast, even bending east and west to stay along the coastline. I've observed that many times from down the shore. And I've even worked Stan. I even worked Stan with my loop from down in Ship Bottom. So 73, Andy, W8ANS. Back over to you, Stan, W2KV.
Okay, very good, Dave and Andy. Yeah, I remember working a, what is it, a VP5 or something like that. Somebody down in the Caribbean from Connecticut. And I don't know. Well, I guess maybe that wasn't some kind of a ducting thing. I don't remember the propagation now. I was a neophyte, really. I still consider myself a neophyte on the band, but I was a neophyte at the time, and I guess it could have been ease. Now that I think about it, I don't know. There were a number of stations up here to the north that worked him. And I thought perhaps, it was some kind of a ducting thing. However, people on Long Island were not getting into it. So now that seems to me like that might have been more indicative of some kind of an e-opening that we had. Gosh, this is going back a long time, back in the early 1980s, I suspect, Dave. Over.
Roger, very good. That's quite possible. Well, I've never worked VP5. I'm on my way. I'm getting called here, so I'm gonna be. I gotta pull the plug. So see you later, Stan. K1ZE W2KV.
Okay, thanks for saying good morning, and we'll look for you later, Dave. Good to hear you. Andy, W8ANS, KA1ZE Portable 3. How were conditions out to the east this morning? Okay, Andy, W8ANS, KA1ZE, Portable 3. Fine, I'm going to throw your report into my little reporting page that I do, the 6 stations that you've worked so far. If I hear anybody else working you, I'll definitely include them. Although it's 10 o'clock now, and I guess I'll be getting off the air pretty soon. Yeah, it's interesting about the CQ. Being a contester, I've done lots of CQing, and if you're a serious contester, it's not a matter of tuning. Usually it's just a matter of seat time, sitting in the chair, pushing a CQ button or calling CQ until you can't talk anymore, and trying to hopefully attract attention and get stations coming back to you. Well, it's pretty clear sometime that you sit there forever and nobody comes back to you. And then all of a sudden, you'll work a string of a few stations from one particular part of the calling area. Like you may work several stations in a row from Virginia, or for us out here, I'll work several stations out in Indiana all at the same time. I wonder, I gotta believe that that's just because of probably QSB. At that particular point in time, the signal levels have probably come up into that area for you, so you happen to be working them. Probably they're not going to call you unless your signal is pretty strong. So I don't know. There's no. Pete and I were talking about collecting data, and finally when that data is becoming meaningful. And I think our sampling rates are way too small. We don't collect enough of data, so we wind up having a lot of just gut feelings. Go ahead, Andy.
Yes, okay, Stan. I agree with you on that random part there. You're not aware of it when you're doing some regular QSOing and you work somebody, and unless you, talk to them a long time, you can't notice whether the signal is going to vary that much. But with the 205 activity, we've had a lot of opportunities to observe these signals under many, many conditions and times. So it's rather interesting, the information we get here with all the activity on 205. But in the contest, like you say hello, goodbye, exchange your grid squares and move on. So you're not going to be able to tell whether the signal's going to drop down 20 dB later on or not. Okay, yeah, I worked the local station here, Gary, WATJL. He's fortunately located pretty close to my QTH, so he's back to the big signal. Gary used to live right next door to me, you might say. Lived up there in Kinston, Ohio for a while. That was about 8 miles from my QTH. That was back in the early 80s, middle 80s on. And then he moved on to the Cleveland. Then he got a motor home, and he's been around different places. In fact, he spent some time down in Florida. Okay, Stan, let's see, it's coming up to 4 minutes after 10, so I think you probably want to get out of here. So I better not chit-chat too long. KA1ZE, W8ANS.
Okay, very good on working, Gary, WA8TJL. I'm going to have to correct my, I use the database WM7D for my green sheets. And my green sheet is showing Gary as being a resident of Livingston, Texas. So I guess you've explained it, traveling around in a motorhome. And I don't know whether he's got a permanent residence there. Although I think I did work him a few months ago. I think I was surprised to hear him come back to me on 205. So I think I did get him in my log then. I don't know why I didn't take the time to change the location in the database. Okay, Andy, thank you very much for getting in my log. I will talk at you later, possibly tomorrow. W8ANS, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Good morning.
Okay, good morning, Stan.
Hi, Dan. Very little antenna out in your area, but hearing you quite well. Fox Nancy 01, over.
KF Roger, UFM 01, please copy FM 31. Yeah, Andy's 5'9" most of the time here this morning. He's dipped down almost in the noise once or twice, but most of the time he's way up, and I've been sitting here listening to the conversation. Anyway, just wanted to get in the log and get myself in your log. K1Z East Coast 3, K1BX6.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much for doing so, and you might have heard me with a smile on my face say the air conditioner got fixed yesterday. One of the motor capacitors had gone on it, so $100 bill, and we're back cool again. Things are good in Florida. 73, Dan, I'll look for you another morning, maybe tomorrow. K1 Bravo X-Ray Charlie, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
Yeah, it must be tough living in that
synthetic atmosphere down there. When that thing dies, you get the real effect of what you're living in down there. But now you're back in that Hokkaido weather situation again. 73. See you later. Say hi to Berlin for John and I.
Okay, Dan. Yeah, very good. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. We got the filters changed in the air conditioner a couple of weeks ago, so we've got nice, clear air we're breathing. It's awesome. Drinking bottled water and filtered air, so nothing better than that, Dan.
Roger. 73. See you later. K1's ready. So sweet. K1's ready. Good morning. Didn't know if he's still here or not. I guess he's left. But that's right. You said he had to get off the air.